Hi everyone, in this video we're gonna learn a super quick way of recoloring UI designs using the built-in color palette generator and recoloring features of Adobe Express. Then we're just gonna take a screenshot of Recolor design and paste it into Framer to recolor our design. You can see in our Framer files I only have a form as a sample design to recolor, which I added using the sections under the insert menu. Then what I did is I recreated the design with similar elements in Adobe Express using text tool on the left panel and clicking Add Your Text button. Then to create a similar mockup, just clicked Elements on the left panel. Then selected a rounded rectangle under Shapes and used similar colors with the design in Framer, resized it, removing its stroke, etc. and editing its corner radius using settings to create the elements, input box and button. Of course our design doesn't need to be pixel perfect here, as we're just previewing how our UI looks with different color palettes, and design tools and assets in Express is more than enough for that. Let's start with duplicating the design page in Express. I'm gonna rename this new page Colored, then I will click Theme or the palette symbol at top. As you can see, Express already offers some color palettes here. Or we can just scroll down to see the listed color palette categories, like Classic, Professional, Pastel, etc. Let's check one of the classics first. I'm gonna click the first one, and you can see it's immediately applied to our page. Also, we can just shuffle the colors applied to the elements using the same color palette, trying as many combinations as we want, as you see. And of course, we can select any element and edit their colors, like changing the button text, etc. color to increase the contrast. Sometimes colors might get merged for the elements that need to have different colors. As we saw here, the button text had the same color with the button, but as I've demonstrated, we can just select that element and apply a different color from the left panel. One thing to keep in mind, if we edit a color before shuffling, as we did for the button text, and if we try shuffling again, as you see, color we edited doesn't change, as button text color stays white here. Something to keep in mind if we need to lock any colors while shuffling. If we change our mind and decide to try another palette, let's click the first one under the professional category here. It turned out a terrible one, but let's shuffle this and we can work with that with some edits, obviously. And all colors change as if they were never edited or unlocked when we try a brand new palette, as you see here. Actually, I'm gonna select one of the modern ones, a grayscale one, etc. Shuffle. Let's say we decided to keep one of them. We can just duplicate the page and explore more if you want, like you see here. Let's check the retro ones actually and click this nice earthy tones. We can shuffle again and edit the button text color. I'm gonna make the background color a little lighter. As a PNG or take a screenshot. And all we need to do is just take in that image to Framer, and we can recolor our design in Framer as we want. Since this button is a component, we cannot edit its colors in this screen. So to carry those colors, we can just create 2 frames here and take the colors in our screenshots with eyedropper. This is probably an off-white, but yeah, we can just take those frames and go to our button's components screen and edit colors here. First, actually, I'm gonna change the text color to make things easier for us later on, and then the background color. Obviously, in other states, we need to edit all the colors, but I'm sure you got the idea. Here's how our design looks after applying all the colors. Using the quick and easy color palettes option of Adobe Express and exploring palettes for our design on a sample UI there can really open up some variations and color possibilities that we can't see right away in projects that we have the opportunity, like template designs and some other projects. Obviously, we can't use too many colors in UI designs, but as I said, it's great to be able to explore quickly in Express and then edit the palette based on our needs. And with that, we wrap another tutorial up, which hopefully you liked. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.